I think I had, so after I finished my honours, I went and worked for 2 years in the NGO sector, for education NGO, and I really enjoyed the work, but I missed the intellectual stimulation of an academic environment, so I wanted to come back to university. And particularly this program, I think I was excited by its interdisciplinary nature. I felt like the city or studying the urban was a site of so many of my interests, and sort of really the intersection of what I had sort of got into in undergrad, but really wanted to get into at a postgrad level.
This first year of the Masters has been incredible. I mean, I feel so alive in my head in terms of the kind of theory, because it's one of the things I was looking for. I was looking for a way of theorizing and understanding at some level, a cognitive level, some of the dynamics and the issues that I was experiencing as a practitioner. Unlike many master's programs that I'm aware of, this particular one brings together so many different facets that in the actual learning, one is also engaging with processes that are very important, that are useful for transformative work outside of the university. And so the first year, intensive coursework, lots of reading and engaging and so on, and lots of writing. But that has not gone without the counterweight of the kind of practical, which is what I love, yeah.
What inspired me though was this one moment in Arts of Space with Antonio. He told us we shouldn't look at Africa or even our own circumstances as a problem. So many times we are taught in academia that we have a problem. Global South has a problem and it needs to be fixed. But we need to look at it more as what is the beauty, what can we learn from the Global South so that the Global North and other countries can actually learn from people that are in poverty or people that are underprivileged or marginalized. So just flipping that already in my own perspective, that's why when I went out and I did my field work, it was just like, I kept on seeing life as a problem that I think I should fix with my paper, my research. So it was good to be inspired in that way because it really it grounded my voice as an academic. And also tying in with that, Antonio said, once we start looking at it in that way, we will be then original. And then just the whole understanding of how do you really decolonize things if you're just going to look at yourself as part of the problem also, or your community that you're in. So I would say that's a good inspiration that I tell everybody,
This degree is multidisciplinary. I would recommend it for anyone who is interested in cities, anyone who is interested in people, how people relate to cities. As I said, it's multidisciplinary. It's just about you finding the branch that suits you and you play around in that branch.
I'd love to pursue a PhD. I really want to extend what I'm starting in my master's into another dimension, and that's really driven by the fact that I can see in all of the spaces that I do work, as I've said, Africa, Caribbean, Asia Pacific and so on, I can see that there's a need for further investigations.